Well, good morning, everyone. And once again, welcome to another live this morning, and hope you're having a wonderful start to your day. And we always start with saying hello to a few friends. Put your name up there. Let us know that you got your notification. You want to say hello. Hi, Andrea in Niagara Falls. Brahim drinking his coffee. Good morning to you. Lynn from Aurora. Lynn, you're getting at that top. Janice, how are you? Kevin, Oshawa, Nativity, good morning. Rosalinda, Rosa, Moriel, Fran, how are you? In Orangeville, Adeline, good morning to you. Annette, Nouveau-Brunswick, Donna, Belle Ewart, Rain Cloud, how are you in Michigan? Dave from Cardiff, Lee's, sunny Sudbury, it sure is. Sandy, Chilliwack, British Columbia. Donna from Park Hill. Georgie, Halifax, Nova Scotia. Nick from our stop. And Karen, Peterborough. Carol, Wasaga Beach. Lorraine, BC. Wanda from Virginia, good morning. Joyce, how are you, from Dryden. Sherry from Mississauga. Oh, I missed someone there. Donna from Newfoundland. Eileen, good morning. And Milika from Stouffville, good morning. Tina, Nova Scotia. Dave, how are you? Saying hello. Crystal, how are you? Nellie, good morning to you. Gary, Bolton. Dorothy, and Andrea. Laurie, Alberta. Wendy from Aylmer. Kathy, Simcoe, Ontario. Rita from Barrie, how are you, Rita? And Doug from West Tennessee. Catherine, Springdale. Danny, Oshawa. Judy, New Brunswick. Jude, Troy, New York. Heather, Miramichi. Mara, good morning. Kathy, and a couple of more. Hi, Jill, how are you? And let's see. Dave from Muskoka. And Elaine and Francis from Vaughan. Karen, Innisfil. Edith, how are you, from Halifax? Laurie, I'm going to say hi to Dr. McEwen because I'm sick. Anne. And Sandy. And Crystal in Alliston. Sue, how are you, on Manitoulin Island? God's country. Marlene saying hello to everyone. Elaine. I love when you guys say hello to each other. Cynthia. Linda from Pennsylvania, good morning. Cheryl. I know I hate to miss anybody. Carol. Okay, guys. I'm going to, yesterday, I convinced you about coffee, right? Just keep going. Today, I want to convince you about steak. Vitamin S, and your gut. I'm going to make a statement, okay? I'm going to make a statement. Steak is the best prebiotic that you can eat, okay? Did you hear what I just said? Steak, vitamin S, is the greatest prebiotic that you can eat. Okay? Now I want to prove it to you. Because prebiotic, people always ask me about prebiotics, okay? Like, you can't just take probiotics if you don't feed the bacteria that's in it, okay? And one of the biggest myths is that fiber feeds the friendly bacteria. That fiber is the greatest thing that you can eat for your probiotic, your friendly bacteria, for the gut lining. I disagree with that. And I want to break it down today so that you understand what I'm saying. Like, you guys know me, Sun, Steak, and Steel. You know, I talk about steak all the time, and I love to give it ink because it gets such a bad rap from most people, especially in the so-called health industry, the gurus out there, people that got a bias, that are telling you the plant kingdom is the best thing. No, it's not. No, it's not. And it's not the best thing for your gut. Steak is. Okay? And I've always said this is another statement I've made about steak. Cancer hates steak. It hates it because it can't be fed by it. Okay? Now let me give you several reasons why, why steak is the best thing for your gut. It's the best prebiotic. Okay? It feeds your gut bacteria. Okay? And especially the lining of your gut. We talk about that little thin epithelial layer, one cell thick. I mean, you're talking minuscule. But what helps to repair it is steak. Why? It contains collagen. Okay? It's one of the reasons you take bone broth. Collagen. The best collagen protein. Okay? Because people go, Doc, what protein shake should I take? Like, what kind of a powder? Well, the best powder you take is a bone broth. Why? Because it contains so much collagen. Collagen protein. It repairs. Steak repairs. Why? It has collagen. And it has glycine. L-glycine repairs the gut lining. It not only feeds that good bacteria, it repairs the gut lining. Okay? One of the things that it does. We already know, guys, it's another reason, by the way, you take bone broth, and we add this in our gutties, L-glutamine. L-glutamine. Famous for repairing the gut. Famous as L-glutamine. Regenerates the lining of the gut. Where do you get L-glutamine in food? Steak. Steak. How bad is it when steak is vilified the way it is? It just drives me crazy. Steak has collagen, glycine, L-glutamine. Eat your steak for a good, healthy gut. Okay? L-glutamine. I'll give you another one. L-carnosine. What does carnosine do? Carnosine is so good for your gut because it protects. It protects. It is a powerful antioxidant that protects your gut, protects the lining, protects the cells, helps them to regenerate. L-carnosine. Where do you get it? Steak. You get carnosine in steak. You don't get carnosine in the plant kingdom. It's not there. You don't get glutamine in the plant kingdom. It's not there. Why would they say fiber is the best thing to feed your bacteria? No, it's not. No, it's not. You want to have fiber, go for it. But it's highly overrated when it comes to healing your gut. Okay? The carnosine is there. By the way, you have another very important nutrient in your steak. You know what it's called? Zinc. Zinc, guys, when you think of zinc, what do you think of? Boosting your immune system, right? Zinc sort of became famous again during the pandemic. Remember that? They were talking about zinc. Zinc's very important. But it's also important for your gut. And it's strengthened. You know what zinc does? It helps to tighten the tight junction. So, you know what I like? I like using terms you can understand. So, leaky gut is when tight junctions, the barrier between your gut and your blood is compromised. Okay? And then you get all sorts of toxins that can come into your bloodstream, including bacteria, including viruses, including heavy metals. All that stuff can come into your bloodstream, fungus, yeast, when they get through what they call the tight junctions. So what I use as a description of tight junctions is a zipper. So look at a zipper, right? You look at a zipper and you repair the zipper. Zinc is one of the nutrients that repairs the zipper. It helps stop leaky gut. Why wouldn't you eat steak that has a high amount of zinc in it? Remember, zinc's not found in the plant kingdom. It's not found in fiber. It's found in steak. And eggs too. And cheese too has zinc in it. Okay? But I mean it, guys. Vitamin S, zinc. Now another one is, you know what actually feeds? This is a study that came out recently. What actually feeds lactobacillus. Okay? Now you have different strains of lactobacillus. But what feeds it is steak. Steak feeds lactobacillus. Isn't it wonderful? Great to know, isn't it? When you eat steak, okay? When you eat steak, you're increasing your vitamin A. Again, vitamin A is not found, guys, in carrots. The precursor to vitamin A, beta-carotene, is found in carrots. Am I telling you not to eat carrots? I love carrots. I do. I love them. But I don't try and fool myself and tell myself that vitamin A is in carrots. Vitamin A is in steak. And vitamin A is really important to increase your T cells. And why is that good for your gut? Why is that good for the bacteria in your gut? Because your T cells will not destroy your good bacteria. they'll go after bad bacteria. Why not feed your gut steak? Don't you think it's a good idea to do that? Don't believe the lies about steak. Red meat, bad. Don't believe that stuff. If you look at the density, the fuel of steak, your bacteria, your good bacteria just love it. They feed on it. They love all those nutrients. The lactobacillus. That whole group, they say, oh good, you're giving me steak. Now I can multiply. What did they find out in, what was it? In autistic kids? No lactobacillus. Wiped out, gone. When they did stool analysis. During COVID, patients that were seriously ill with that had no lactobacillus. Well, they weren't eating steak. They weren't eating steak. Here's another one that's really important for your gut. Heme iron. Heme. The most bioavailable iron. Feeds your good bacteria. It brings, think of what iron does, okay? Think of what iron does. Iron helps you to make red blood cells. The better your blood supply is to your gut, the better it is to the lining, the better the repair of the zipper. Okay? The zipper. That's why heme iron is so good for you. It's one of the biggest reasons we see so much anemia today. People walk around, they look like Casper the Ghost. They're so pale. They don't, and no one's told them. They don't have a little light on the top of their head that tells them they're borderline anemic. I saw so many patients in my day, women coming in, young girls, anemic. Oh, first of all, they don't eat red meat because they were told red meat's no good for you. Okay, that's one. And two, they were menstruating. Some of them had estrogen coming out both ears. And they were put on the birth control pill. I'm telling you, you wouldn't believe how many, I'm going to say thousands of women over the years that came in and they were borderline anemic and they wondered why they didn't feel good. I said, well, first of all, you don't have enough oxygen. You're borderline. You don't have enough B12. Remember, when you think of blood supply, okay, you think of iron and B12. Now, I'm just going to wait a minute as I ask you a question. Where do you get B12 in food? I'm waiting. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. That's where you get B12, right? You guys know better than that. Right? You can't be fooled by that. B12 is found in red meat. B12 is found in steak. It makes it, B12 is so important. When you think of blood supply, you think of red blood cells, you think B12, you think, heme iron, put them together, they're in the same food. You don't even have to eat two different foods to get it. You got B12, and B12 is so good for the nerve supply to the gut. You got blood supply, you got nerve supply to the gut. You got the vagus nerve. Nerves don't work properly without B12, guys. So it's incredible to know all these things, okay? Polyphenols. Like steak has it all, guys. It's a perfect food. It's a perfect food. Okay? And listen, yeah, like people are putting on there, I think I seen a few scroll. How about ground beef? Yeah, ground beef's fantastic. It is. Okay? It's steak. Ground beef for sure. Pork, not quite on the top of the food chain, but very good for you. Right? What's Doreen saying? They're saying grass-fed meat is a scam. Who's they? Cows, listen, Doreen. Cows eat grass, so you don't have to. Okay? Cows eat grass, so you don't have to. You don't have to eat salad. Cows will eat the salad, and then you eat the steak. Okay? No, but guys, listen, it bothers me when I hear stuff like this, and then I go, yeah, we got your probiotics, you need prebiotic. Look, I'm not against a prebiotic like the fructooligsaccharide and whatever. You know what, it's all right, it's good, but steak, you feed it. Your friendly bacteria will thank you. You know what kills friendly bacteria? Is when they get outnumbered by bad bacteria. And how do bad bacteria get fed? They don't feed on steak. Bad bacteria don't feed on steak. They're teenagers. They feed on junk. They want sugar, my friend. One of the best things you can do for your, as a prebiotic, is to cut out sugar, because sugar is so toxic and it feeds the wrong army. You got a battle going on every day inside. You don't see it. It's invisible, but it's there. It's there. You don't see it. It's happening. And the more we study the microbiome, guys, what I knew about bacteria, good and bad, 50 years ago, it's almost embarrassing, guys. Even though I was talking about it, but what did I know? I knew lactobacillus. I knew about reuteri. I knew about L. rhamnosus, Lactobacillus rhamnosus. I learned those Latin names, but we didn't even know we knew nothing. Today, it's one of the most exciting parts of research are what they're researching with bacteria. It's everywhere, guys. And now we know bacteria communicate. Bacteria in your brain is communicating with the bacteria in your gut. They're talking to each other. What? Guys, fearfully and wonderfully made. You go back. You know what I mean? Like, just think how magnificent the human body is. It's incredible. Okay? It's incredible. And it causes me to praise the one who did it. I didn't make it. But guys, all I'm saying is, you get the memo, don't you? Don't believe the bunk when they tell you red meat's no good for you. Guys, that's not science. That's religion. Okay? That's religion. It's a belief system. And they vilify red meat. And it bothers me because I'm big into nutrient-dense food. I'm big into fuel. I want the best fuel. And you can't deny the science of a steak. You can't just fold your arms and say, well, yeah, but Dr. Martin, there's no vitamin A in steak. Well, sure there is. Sure there is. Carnitine, carnosine, creatine, CoQ10. I know your body makes it, but steak feeds it. Steak replenishes it. B12. You know, I've debated people over the years. Okay, on radio or whatever. I ask a question. B12, essential vitamin? Oh yeah, for sure. We need B12. Absolutely. I said, yeah, what do you need B12 for? Well, just about everything. You oxygen and your brain and your nervous system and yeah. And where do you find it? What food? Is it in an apple? Okay? Does an apple a day keep the doctor away? I'm sorry, a steak a day will do it. You want to have an apple? Go for it. I like apples. Okay? I like them. But I don't fool myself with it. I don't, if I'm eating an apple, I'm not saying in my head, boy, am I ever getting everything I need in my diet. I don't say that. I can still enjoy it, right? You want to have some fruit? Go for it. I encourage it. Not for 30 days when I'm trying to get your insulin down. Take a break. It's temporary. And the idea with the reset is to literally reset your pancreas. I'm aiming at an organ to reset it. I'm aiming at your liver to reset it. It's really important. And therefore, you don't have any sidetracks on it. There's a reason, guys, for my madness. Okay? People think I'm crazy. I don't disagree with them. But there's a reason that I do certain things. There was a reason that I created the reset, where you eat eggs and meat and cheese every day for 30 days and watch what happens inside your body. Your pancreas will reset itself. Your gut will regenerate. You're feeding the good guys, not the bad guys. The bad army gets starved to death on the reset. It's unbelievable. So guys, steak is the ultimate prebiotic. It's the ultimate one. Don't let anybody tell you different. Don't let anybody tell you, like, if you don't have fiber, you're going to die. No, you won't. And I'm not saying you should never have it, okay? Don't misquote me. I'm just saying it's big time overrated. And steak is big time underrated. The world has gone woohoo, woohoo, crazy. It has. Okay. What's Friday? Q&A. Q&A. Ask your questions. Love your questions, guys. Ask any question you want. Okay? I'll get to it on Q&A Fridays. Okay? So send it in. info@martinclinic.com. info@martinclinic.com. Okay? Tell your friends about the Doctor Is In podcast. They can get it on their smart, if they're smart, they can get it on their smart device. The Doctor Is In podcast. Okay? Tell your friends. You can share this on Facebook too, by the way. You know, people don't, you get feedback and you get pushback. Well, share. Let them listen. And you know what? You can bring a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. But you can add a little bit of salt so that they might have a look, right? They might change their mind. I changed tens of thousands people's minds. Radio, my office, okay, seeing patients, podcasting. I thought if I didn't have fiber every day, I was going to die. No. I thought if I ate steak every day, I would be acidic and that would cause cancer. No, just the opposite. Let them hear the other side, guys. Okay. Love you. Talk to you soon.